So today I'm going to be taking you outside and I'm going to be showing you the big differences that I'm finding between the thumb button release and my index finger. We're going to kind of go over the differences in accuracy that I'm seeing and the differences in form, because contrary to popular belief, if you're shooting poorly, it's almost never your equipment. Now I say almost never because, you know, there is some things, you know, if you have a worn D-loop, your strings are frayed, you have broken arrows, your arrows are incorrectly spined, your bow's incorrectly tuned. These are all things that can lead to a poor shooting. But 90% of the time is the person pulling the trigger. And that's what I found with this thumb release. This is so much more, I have to focus so much more on how I'm shooting when I'm shooting with this thing compared to this to get the equivalent amount of groups. Now I could pull this thing out and shoot 70, 80, 90 yards, probably bullseyes, probably not bullseyes, but good shooting. And this thing, I have to really focus on pulling through the shot and actually work the muscles that you're supposed to work when you're shooting archery. So I think this is making me a better archer, even though my groups are not where they should be, where they were with this. But we're going to take out and kind of do some side-by-side comparisons. I'm also going to be shooting a new arrow that I'm building. I'm working on a new arrow build that I'll reveal later. But really excited for that one. So let's head outside and start shooting. So right off the bat, we're going to be starting probably 40 yards. We're just going to shoot a couple arrows. And we're just gonna see if we can see the difference between an index style and a thumb button. So let's see how it goes. So, big takeaways, transitioning from an index style to a thumb button. This is going to make you shoot correctly. This is going to test your form. I love it, honestly. So the big thing that I love about this one is there's no click. So it's all spring loaded. So as I pull the thumb trigger down, it opens. So that's how I hook it on. And then it stays on unless this clicks. So I didn't know if I was gonna like that. I end up really liking that a lot. The thumb tube, I don't know what you'd call it. There's probably a technical term for it. I'll have to look it up. The thumb tube is huge, which is great for my big thumb, but it also goes at an angle. So as you can see, it's offset. So what it does is it sits, it fits right into that crease of my thumb. And I could actually push it down more so it literally fits just like in the palm like that. But I don't like that. Honestly, I'm in love with this release. I don't think I will ever go back to an index style release. I don't know if I'll ever try a back tension, a true back tension. but I don't think I'll ever go back to an index style. It's a sturdy piece. It's heavy in your hand. And it feels good. It feels good when you're back at full draw. It feels good. The only thing I would try different is I wanted to go with a 4-finger release because I have big hands, and I just thought shooting 3 fingers or 2 fingers would not let me get comfortable. Just because I'd be afraid that it was gonna slip through my fingers. So I did go with a 4-finger. Looking back, or if I were to order another one, I would probably try to find a 3-finger because I feel like the top anyways up here is just kind of floating there. I feel like most of the tension is in these 2 fingers with a little bit here, and then obviously the thumb. All in all though, very impressed with this release. Really excited to see what this does. I have a couple 3D shoots planned this year. I'm really excited to see what this does on a 3D course. In nicer weather, and after I've had some actual real good outside time to actually practice with this and work with it. It does have, all this is adjustable. This whole piece right here is adjustable, if you can see all that. You can adjust the angle of this, you can adjust where this sits at, you can adjust how much pressure it takes to make the trigger go off. I have it set pretty medium right now. I'm tempted to set it super tough, so I really have to focus on pulling through. I'm not there yet, but that is probably something coming. So yeah, 5 out of 5 would 5 stars for sure, no doubt. This is the first Hot Shot Archery product that I've owned actually, and I'm super impressed with it. It is every bit, it's worth every penny. This is actually it's just over $100. So I found Hot Shot, and I was a little skeptical just because I hadn't really heard of the company, but overall I'm very impressed with this. With the adjustability that there is, with you can move everything. I mean, just the adjustability of this alone is amazing to me. And I'm really looking forward to, like I said, trying it out on some 3D courses and really testing what it's worth. Very excited to shoot this year, and this will probably be my new hunting release for 2021 too. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already, subscribe, head over to our Instagram page, follow us on Instagram. We appreciate the support. If you have any questions, comments, drop a comment below, hit us a DM. Our email address is also listed on our Facebook page. But like I said, follow, like, subscribe, and we'll see you on that Sodak Horizon. Thanks for tuning in.